Cinchona bark. If you've ever had Campari or gin or just tonic water, you definitely would have tasted it. It's the source of the alkaloid quinine, which gives tonic water its characteristic bitterness. The Andean fever tree, where the famous brand of tonic water takes its name from, and its incredible curative properties, was discovered as a fever remedy in the 17th century in South America. Today, the brand fever tree sources its quinine from the Democratic Republic of Congo. But the tree is native to the Andean jungles of South America, and its discovery is shrouded in mystery. Legends, stories of its medicinal properties became apparent to the Spanish in the early 1630s. Most recent historians and anthropologists point to indigenous healers as the first to use the bark medicinally. Some sources report that Jesuit missionaries saw the indigenous Quechua using the bark to aid those who were shivering. One tale recounts the story of the Spanish Countess of Cinchona being cured of a recurring fever by using a remedy made from the bark. In the early 17th century, the bark was ground into a powder and mixed in with wine. But it was in 1820 when two French scientists, Pierre Peltier and Joseph Caventou, actually extracted the quinine from the cinchona bark. Not only did it improve the potency of the medicine, it also made quinine more versatile. It's the 19th century and the role of quinine in treating malaria has spread. Cinchona trees were planted all across the British colonies to avoid importing the drug, which would have been expensive. Now, we know quinine is very bitter, so how do you get people to actually have any of it? It gets mixed in with sugar and fizzy water, and there you are, the first tonic water has been created. Tonic water is far more than just cinchona bark. It also has citric acid. It has a sweetener, whether that's natural or artificial, to counteract the intense bitterness of the quinine, and it also has botanicals, which are aromatic. These are the same botanicals that you'd find in gin, things like allspice, elderflower, ginger, lavender, lemongrass. It was in 1858 it became a legitimate product and patented by the businessman Erasmus Bond under the name tonic water. Johann Schwepp, a Swiss scientist, followed in 1870 with Indian tonic water. In those days, tonic water was marketed as a digestive and just a general tonic water. It didn't take off straight away, and it did much better in hot countries, and it was marketed as a kind of tonic for European travellers to acclimatise to hot weather. Eventually, tonic water was mixed with gin to make it more tasty and palatable, and that gave rise to the first gin and tonic. Compared to the British, the French were not as quick to take up quinine and were nervous about the side effects, and the taste was just far too bitter. So they decided to mix it in with wines. Quinines are aperitif wines including spices, botanicals and cinchona bark.